Hello, my teachers and my friends. My name is Wuttikorn Littiron from Secondary 4 number 34. Today I will explain assignment 4 in after midterm. It will be presented to Master Kumpan and Master Moni. I do the code by FC++. Assignment 4 in after midterm. It uses the array. What is the array? The array is the collection of similar types of data items stored at contiguous memory locations. This is an example of the array. This is a program. I will explain in part 1. I enter a number if 4. 1. We have a is equal 0 and num equal 4. 0 less than 4 is true. It will show input mark 0 and type 23. We have b is equal 0 and a is equal 0 too. It's false because b is equal a, but in condition is b less than a. 2. We have a is equal 1 and num is equal 4. 1 less than 4 is true. We show input mark 1. And if I type 23, when I type 23 is repeated in mark 0, it will show line number 15 and 16. I will change to 12 is not equal back in line number 13. 3. We have a is equal 1. 1 is less than 4 is true. We show input mark 1 is equal 12 and we have b is equal 1 and a is equal 1 is false. 4. We have a equal 2 and num is equal 4. 2 less than 4 is true. It will show input mark 2 is equal 10 and we have b is equal 1 and a equal 2 is true. Mark 1 is 12 and mark 2 is 10. 5. We have a equal 2 and num equal 4. This condition is true. It will show input mark 2 is 10 and we have b and a equal 2. It's false. 6. A is equal 3 and num equal 4. This condition is true. It will show input mark 3 is 38 and we have b is equal to and a is equal 3 is true. Will show mark 2 is 10 and mark 3 is 38 is not equal back in line number 13. 7. We have a is equal 3 and num equal 4. This condition is true. We show this and we have b and a is equal 3 is false and 8. We have a is equal 4 and num equal 4 is equal and is false. We show input mark 0 is 23, input mark 1 is 12, input mark 2 is 10 and the last one is input mark 3 is 38. Next, part 2. Part 2 is the same, but we show the ascending order is 10, 12, 23, and 38. Because in condition if statement, mark B is greater than mark A, and part 3 is the same. But we show mark 0 is 10, mark 1 is 12, mark 2 is 23, and mark 3 is 38. This is an output. When I type 13, 26, 42, and 20, it will have the ascending order is 13, 20, 26, and 42, and will show again. But I type if repeated number is 13. The program should be type mark 1 again, but not repeated number. The main function in this program 1. Include stdio.h is the header file, stand for standard input and output. 2. Main is served as the starting point for program execution. 3. Int is short for integer, is a fundamental variable type built into the compiler and used to define numeric variables holding whole number. 4. Printf is the function sends formatted output to the screen. 5. Scanf is the function reads formatted input from the standard input such as keyboard. 4. The array is the collection of similar types of data items stored at contiguous memory locations. 7 is %d is refers to an integer. 8 ampersand used to get the address of the variable. 9 is \n is make the new line. 10 \t is give a tab space between the words or characters. 11 is increment and decrement operators. They are unary operators needing only on operand. 12 if the if statement allows you to control if a program enters a section of code or not based on whether or given condition is true or false. And 12 is for loop. The for loop is used to iterate the statements or a part of the program several times. Thank you for watching and listening.